Alright, in this video we're going to go over how to select content. Now, no matter what sheet you're using here at BKA, selecting articles is the same on every single sheet, the process that is. So, for example, if I want to select a piece of content, I would go to the green columns because the green columns are the only ones that I can edit as a writer. And remember, we talked about blocks. So you can see here that these pieces of content are grouped in blocks. So what that means is we want you to be able to take an entire block. So I would pick my name from this drop down here, and if we have a lot of writers, so if you want to start typing in your name, it will pop up. But what I want to do is put my name in this entire block. So you can either select from the drop down 4 times, or once you've done it once, you can just grab this bottom right little tab and slide it down so it does that. So I have now selected an entire block of articles. I cannot do this where I have 1 selected and 2 not inside of 1 block. If I take a piece of content, I have to take the entire block's worth of content. So I'll have my name on that block of content, and then I have a drop down to pick today's date. So I'd want to do that for each one, and you'll see that the due date for this entire block of content, 4 pieces of content, is due on this specific date. Now what's important is all of our content that we finish is sent back to submit@bkacontent.com. So when I finish all 4 pieces of content, I would put all 4 pieces of content into 1 email and send it to submit@bkacontent.com. We want you to send blocks at a time. So we don't want one from this block, and if I went down here and I selected this entire block, I wouldn't want to mix these 2 blocks up in 1 email. I would want to send this block and its finished content as 1 email to the submit box, and then this block's worth of finished content in a separate email to the submit box. That just helps our managers to know what content was sent in, as well as matching it up with the sheets on here. It's also important to note that when you send content in, that you need to make sure that you put the title of the content on the sheet. So for example, I'm going to just put done 1, done 2, and you get the idea. I would actually put my real title of what my content was in here, but I'm just doing this for examples. Now, I have to make sure that I have a title and then it's in black. If I don't have a title here, I'm not going to get paid for the content, and it's not going to notify the manager that I've submitted it. So it's very important that you put a title on the sheet before you send your content into the submit email address box with your content. So don't forget to put the title in on the sheet. So as you can see, selecting content is very simple. It just consists of picking your name from a drop down and also picking the date from a drop down.